All right, fam, what it do? I want to know. I have a phenomenally weird whistle in my RCP that I hear, but it doesn't seem to be coming out. I wonder if you guys hear it. I was just over here restarting and moving things around. I'm sure it's just a cable interference, but if you guys don't hear it, I'm gonna just ignore it and keep rocking. Holla at your boy. Let me know if this is working, and let me fire off the old Zoom for the people. Let's see, schedulated event. I am the right account. Let's join that meeting. All right. So anyway, what I wanted to do first is we had a question pop off in the old Facebook group, and it's about bringing in a second Mac. So what I want to do is basically show my man how to do that. Mark had this question. I want to make sure that Mark gets it covered because it's actually super simple. Yes, you could always use a cam link, get the HDMI, and bring it in that way. Um, but we're going to come up with a little bit of a simpler solution, of course. It would be better, 100%, if you actually cabled it. In other words, get an extra capture device and go with it. I am going to step off the fence of recommending cam links from here on out. I think they're a little bit far behind in the tech. They haven't been updated since. Wait. So, Luis, you do hear that? You hear that whistle? Is it louder now? It's weird because it's not. Yeah, it doesn't show in the eCam. So I'm curious if you guys hear that whistle. If that's the case, I'll just swap mics real quick. Yeah, the whistle is whistling. All right, give me 2 seconds. That's irritating AF. I don't know what it is. I came back. All I did was plug in my joint, and it was being. It sounds like cicadas. Luis knows. Bomba clot. There, your rude boy Deem. All right, that's cool. We're back. Oh, he's stupid. Yo, that's so weird. All I did was come home and plug the roadcaster back, and it started making that weird cicada noise. I have no idea what it is. I will unplug everything and replug everything and start all over. You know, what a craziness. This is why, if you are a person who has multiple, have that USB mic on the ready because you never do know when you might need it. All right. So anyway, let's go back in. Mark had a question about bringing a second Mac into the system, and as I was saying, you can absolutely 115.8% cable it. In other words, get a cam link or some other capture card to bring it back into the party. The second thing I was reiterating is I am personally 110% over cam links. Like, don't even, I can't be bothered with them anymore. They are not living up to their end of the bargain. They have been super problematic at this point. They're forever disconnecting. They never do what you ask them to do when you need them to do, and they're super unreliable. So I am fully over cam links. I don't want to smell another one. Okay. That being said, my solution is DeckLink, and I understand that, that might be cost prohibitive to some people. Here's the here's the here's what I'll say about DeckLink. Fully understanding that it might be cost prohibitive to some people, just going to be mean. If it's cost prohibitive, you probably shouldn't be doing a show that requires you to need four inputs. If you're doing a show that requires you to need four inputs, you kind of should be monetizing that show in a manner that you could buy a deck link. That sounds crazy. And if it's really crazy, let me know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's just what I'm thinking. I think most people who jump into this, it's a lot of fun. It's exciting. You see everybody doing all the things, and the immediate reaction is, I want to do all the things. But it's almost like trying to fly a plane before you can actually walk. Like it's better to start with a crawl, do a couple live streams, make sure you know what's going on, figure it out, get your sea legs as they call it. Then you can start bringing in a guest. You got that guest situation figured out, one guest. Make sure you understand audio routing, make sure you understand the planning, the run of show, the whole 9 yards, maintaining a conversation with a single guest. And then you can go to two. And after you got that down, you can go to 3 or 4. Don't go much more than 4. I don't know why everybody be trying to do 50, 1,100 people on a panel. It's really hard to do. If you have someone to help you, maybe. A single person moderating a 5-person conversation is actually relatively difficult when you don't have those skills to pay those bills. So what's happening is people jump in, they see somebody doing, this fantastic 6-person show. I want to do a 6-person show. Your internet ain't fast enough, your computer ain't fast enough. You trying to get 4 camera angles. You don't even know how a single one works. You do not even understand capture cards yet, but you want 6 of them. Like these are huge problems. And I understand the disambiguation of the industry has made it so that anybody can start anywhere and can do anything. But we all know the adage, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay? So, to Kevin's point, Kevin has a point, and I want to thank Kevin and Flo for backing me up on this. I know it sounds crazy, it might sound a little harsh, but it is what it is. In any other, hey, Paul, I forgot to let Paul in. Oops. In any other industry, you wouldn't be able to just jump right in and start doing surgery. You would have to go through the requisite training. And yeah, first, if it's a hobby and you're just having fun, fine. But people try to do full ass neuroplasty and then get mad at the software and get mad at the computer and get mad at the camera and the developers. And they're paying $40 a month for a piece of software. They're trying to run a $6 million show. The math don't math to me. Maybe I'm crazy. And again, maybe I might be, speaking online, but let's just our family do it the right way. And we're just going to ignore what other people do. I can't ignore technically I can't ignore what other people do because it's my job to try to reel them in. But it's really crazy. It is really, really crazy. Um, yeah, I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Okay, so uh, Tora, I'm coming for you in a second. I love you. Uh, but yeah, Bicky, you can. See, this doesn't help, Bicky. It doesn't help. I know you can. You know I can. Daniel can. Even as much as Paul has been around, Paul probably can do it. But just because we can doesn't mean we should set that example for other people. So during camp, one of the conversations that I had with my contemporaries, meaning Leslie, Loria, Daniel, um, Mary Lou, of course, she's on the same page as me. All of the people, even Alec, all of us who are at our level. Alec had to go home early, and I hope everything's good for him. I talked to him recently. His boy is doing good. But even for Alec, I was like, it's really funny for us to keep telling everybody to just start where they start and use what they have, but we always come out looking super flossy. So people don't believe us and they ignore that and they keep trying to swing for the fence because we're setting the example of swinging for the fence. So I'm like, even for us, we have to start doing more crusty video so that other people can understand that crusty video is okay and there's nothing wrong with it, provided you are providing some valuable information. You know what I mean? So there's that. Wait, I just gotta show something real quick. Y'all don't know this, but look at Paul's shirt. Royals. Anyway, so to Kevin's point about capture cards, it's coming on Monday, Kevin. Because I you know me, I'm gonna dog food stuff before I tell you guys things what to do. I'm gonna show you what I recently ordered. It was on sale for $11. 1-1. I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, even if this is absolutely hot trash, it's less than a ham and manchego. Now the price is back to $16, but still, but still. Hold on, let me see if this works. Bingo. All right. Whoa. So this is what I ordered. It looks like this. It's $16.98. I bought it on sale for $11. And one of the main reasons why I picked this one has been highly recommended by people in the iPad community as a way to hardwire your iPad as a monitor for like Nintendo Switch or for your camera. Sorry. If you are using say like the Sony ZV-E1 I have over here and I want to have a monitor where I can see, I can basically take the HDMI out of that and feed it to this, which plugged into the iPad, and there's an app that goes along with it whose name escapes me. Then you can make it look kind of cool. Wait, hold on. Paul, what are you doing? Paul is switching dock pops over here, by the way. Um, you should have received the tracking number, and it should be on its way to your home right now. Valerie got theirs, Paul got theirs. Kevin bought everything. Hold on, wait a minute, Paul, come back here. Look, Paul came through. Paul came through like Thanos. Yo, we need a Thanos post. Somebody need to get a glove and like stick all the pops on the back and make it look like Thanos. He got the Infinity Gauntlet. Anyway, so yeah. All right, here we go. Mark is here. Let me stop messing around. I told Mark I was going to show Mark this, so we're going to show Mark that. All right, first things first. Let me show you where it is inside of Ecamm, Mark. Bingo. Here's what do you call this thing? I've been away too long. Live demo mode. There you go. So if you notice, Mark, up here in the top of my situation, it says NDI out. That's this computer. Doesn't really matter in this case, but this is how you know that you have it active. And it tells me I have window sharing active and virtual camera, and I have a little bit of mic delay because, yeah, my Sony is 4 frames out. Okay, so that you always know that you have it set there. So what I'm going to do is reach into the backpack and pull out the MacBook. Come here. Ba-dang. Still in the backpack from coming home. I'm coming home. All right, so what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, wait, I gotta show Mark one more thing before we switch, before we do this. So inside of output in the menu of Chia, let me embiggen this because Mark is old like me. Hey, I said embiggen it. There we go. In the output section, beat it, Alfred. There is NDI output. You can select your frame rate. Until you know your signal is tight, start with 720. I have a like commercial network set up in my office because I'm crazy and commercial equipment is cheaper than consumer equipment. I set up a full commercial network. Damn, I missed the spot when I was cutting my hair this morning, right there. Look, this is what happens when the ADD kicks in. So Mark, go to output, turn on NDI output on the second computer. Okay, so let me come out of here. This is the computer. Pop it open. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. Close this. All right, I'm going to open the cam of E. Mine is beta, of course. That's hopefully that ESPN is Notre Dame scoring yet another touchdown. All right. Sorry, I will install the update. But basically, you'll see here, it already says NDI out. So if I open on this side and you look here, you might not have all these cameras. So I'll just go ahead and place another camera so you can see. Add a camera placeholder. And then on camera G, I'm going to see Mac Ecamm Live. Bingo. And then that's going to do its thing. Oh, we're having a flash flood warning here. So that noise you hear is the power doing what the power does. I got the power. That's funny. Wow, that was crazy. All right, so if we disappear, just understand that in itself is just the power here going cray. I'm just checking to make sure I'm on the right network because both computers have to be on the same network. Okay, so I'm there. And then let me check this. Boom. All right, it's here. And that broke my update. So anyway, what you can do is in here, if I was to screen share, I'm going to hit the little thing and I'm going to screen share something. Let me put an app open. I'm going to open FCP. Give it a second to open. You don't have to do anything. You literally just open your app you want, go to Ecamm, hit the screen share, boom. I have it on current application, but I'm gonna just prick FCP just so that I know that it stays there. And then over here, you should just bite. And of course, just because I said that, it's not working. And I wonder if it's because I have one app on one and one app on the other. But under normal circumstances, this all you do. Oh, sorry, people. And this one shows up. Let me throw this camera away and try again. If not, I'll just restart this Mac. Switch that to Tail Air for a second. And then switch that back to Mac for a second. No, not working. All right, let me try to update again, just in case. It might be that they're not on the same update, but in normal circumstances, it fully works. Oh, I see what happened. I have a internet issue over here. People in the chat, am I still live? Because, yeah, we're having internet. Yo, what is up, brother? How are you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you. Each of us learn skills at a different pace. Yes, and you know what? I think that's the thing, Flo. Everybody does learn their skills at a different pace, and so what happens though is very easy to look at other people and start, jumping in these hoops and want to do everything that they see, but it does require a certain level of, knowing what you're doing. Okay, so that seemed to have worked. Mark, let me come back here. All right, so you'll see here, I'm going to just drag this in as an overlay and switch my overlay to 16 by 9. That's not what I want to do, dummy. 16 by 9. Boom. I'm going to unembiggen it just a taste. Put the, you know what? Let me stop messing up my scene. Let me make a new scene. Okay, now we're going to put me over here, and then I'm going to go to Squircle, because you know what it is. I'll put that right here, and then I'll drag in this one, and I'll put this one to 16 by 9. That's tall. Dude, what are you doing? 16 by 9. Take off the border. Take off the radius because, we're showing an app. And then pop that up here like such. Bring it down like such. And then so there it is. Now, I don't really like the way this looks. I like the way you move. We're not going to stop. We're not going to freak out over what it looks like right now. But you know what it is. Like, it's really just a matter of simplicity and going in and turning on your thing, right? So we copy this, right click on that, paste that setting, boom. Now we're square. Okay, so on this computer, I can go to my old Final Cut here. Boom. And just to show you how good it works, I can load up a file, drop it in. Let's hit E. Oh, you got to make a new project. We're just gonna normally don't leave your projects unnamed, but we can just hit that, drop it in the timeline. You see that it's really quick, like it just works, right? And then that's all there is to it, right? Legit, that is all there is to it. So all I did, Mark, is take this computer and then with Ecamm on, switch to Ecamm. I'm sharing the Final Cut that I want to see. I have the NDI out on, as you can see there, and it shows up on this computer. Command backspace to return to the last scene as a camera source, which we'll see down here. Let me put the mouse there for a second. It shows up. It says Mac and Ecamm Live. Normally, it'll be the name of your computer. It should say Darth Nelius. I don't know why it says Mac, but we're just going to ignore my network tripping today because I have been away. Who knows what happened? And then you just bring that in as a source. Now, if you want the sound, you want to make sure that there's no sound delay. The simplest way possible is to use a, I don't have one on the table, use a cable from here to your interface. I have a Rodecaster Pro. I could just bring it in. Today I'm using this, so it would be a little bit more work, but I would just open up the Shure app Motive Mix, and then I would basically add the 1/8 jack or the 3.5 millimeter jack as a source. Now, on this computer, which is my Mac Studio, I could take it from this computer to that computer, just headphone jack to headphone jack, and then I would use that input as the input. It would be literally that simple to carry this out. But NDI is the simplest way. If it were me, and I knew that I was going to do this a lot, I would buy the 15, 16. It was 11 when I bought it a couple days ago. I would buy an adapter because it's just cheap and just stick it in and call it a day. I think you have a hardwiring always gives you a better option. People be loving Wi-Fi, but you need look at that. Completely hardwired and still, thanks to said incoming hurricane, it did it again. So yes. All right. So let me go and check you guys on the comments. I have a router and I can just bring a new cable to the office. Absolutely. You want to hardwire it. Thank you. Now I understand. I didn't know you could have Ecamm open on both. Listen, I'm not going to say this out loud because I work at Ecamm, but you can have Ecamm open on 25 Macs if you want. We really don't care. Yo, Gary, what's up? Sac passe. Yo, still setting up from Cap. Yeah, 100%. Let me just see everybody's coming through. Really do miss Aubrey. She was not able to came to camp. I'm just checking on y'all's comments. I see Jerome popped in. What's up, Jerome? Jerome is one of my besties. He's a member of my Sauerkraut crew. We worked at Apple together. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, the stream ate it for a second, but then it just came back. Okay. Victor said India is great. Just make note of if you don't have control of the network, bring your own router. A lot of business venues may have security set up that will block devices from talking to each other. 100%. So this is where that Barrel. Remember, guys, we talked about the Barrel ATX. BERYLAX. You want to buy one of these, and then you can just build a little ad hoc network and just go with it. This one is great. It's on sale right now. The TP-Link is good as well. And then if you don't really need the high speed, there is a version called the Opal, which is the older version, and that one's only 30 bones. But something like this would allow you to build your own little network so you can do it. As a matter of fact, Mark, if you have other people using the network with you, I might buy something like this and build a separate little network because the Mac can connect to two networks at the same time. All right. Yes, Roland, doing lives for 3 years. First year on the Mac Air. Year 2, 3 on just the MacBook. Now 11 up. There you go. Boom. Are you related to Colin? That's a good question. There's my boy Jerry. What up, Jerry? Good to see you. Boom. Yeah, Ecamm is mad seamless. Yo, what is up, Heffany? Good to see you. Man, I had so much fun seeing my people. Anna, Stephanie, Michelle, like Louise, Paul. We had a blast, man. So I can take the audio out of the MacBook Pro headphone into the Mac Studio. Yes, you can just go one-to-one because most people don't realize this. On the Mac, this jack itself is both input and output, and I think it changed this year, but if you actually had an optical cable, it's actually optical as well, right? They may have taken that part out. It used to be, if you had an optical, I don't know if the new one has optical. Let me see if I have one in here. Paul be laughing. But yes, I do have an optical cable here. I'm gonna check. It's been a while. Hey, I got 2 Pauls in the Zoom. And second Paul, stop smoking, damn it. We need to keep you around. He's in the dark in his camper van. All right. So you see how this optical cable has the skinny joint? Back in the day, it used to be if you plug this into the Mac, this would actually bring optical connection. No, it doesn't do it anymore. Okay. I can tell because there's a fight. But what happened before is this light would turn red because it was sending an optical sound. So I don't think this has optical output anymore. I'll double check that on the internet. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, super cool because you can just take the 3.5 millimeter jack one to each end, and then it will know what to do. It kind of sort of figures it out. If you happen to have an interface, Mark, please let me know what interface you have. I would go to the interface on one of the extra channels, just more control. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Boom. Stephanie is late to the party, but we still love you. Vicky knows about little Haitian skills. Gee got blue. There you go. Yeah. Uh, don't walk the Wi-Fi. Jerry says I love mine. I use it when I travel. I have the GLI AX 1800. Also have set up WireGuard on my VPN. Yeah, so the 1800, which one is that? Is that the same as the Barrel? I thought the Barrel was called a 3000 something. But yeah, GLI Net is amazing, people. If you travel in any way, shape, or form, these guys have amazing travel routers. And I hope that's Notre Dame scoring again. I'm going to turn that off in a second because I'm going to be tempted to go look. And as long as we're still Crescent Navy, I don't care. Part of the Army in me and part of the Notre Dame in me says, kill those mother heifers. Anyway, oh yeah, so he has the slate. Okay, so the Barrel is what came. You know what, Espen? Shut up. 1 second. Let's take a quick peek and then tell it to shut up. Come here. I can't open this iPad right here. Oh wait, Mark, before you go, I want to show you one more cool thing about the NDI, which is do not disturb, which is pretty incredible as well. All right, so put that there. That's good. All right, so yes, this is the Barrels are really good routers if you need to do any travel work. Michelle teasing my carpet bag. The floor has a trapdoor to Amazon warehouse. Okay, if you have the Rodecaster Pro, bro, just bring it straight into the Rodecaster Pro. It's funny. I would have done the same thing, bro, because Tora will tell you I can't type, so I definitely would have hit the 2 or the W. You guys are killing me. You're killing me. Yes, this thing is great. All right, so let me show you. Let me show you what I was going to show Mark. One last thing you can do. I have this iPhone here, and then on here, I have an application called NDI HX Capture. You should actually type NDI instead of MDI. So there's a little app there called NDI HX Capture. I hit that, and then all I do is hit start the broadcast, and it goes, it turns red, and now whatever I show on my phone, let's bring up my favorite app of the year so far. It's called Flighty. And then all I need to do here, pop on your demonstration mode. And again, take this camera and you'll see iPhone, NDI HX Capture. Boom, can drag it into the window. Switch this baby to tall. Boom, you got iPhone chilling. Look, wirelessly, just like that, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. You can hit on the camera effects and then hit the zoom and pan and bring it out just a smidge. Ooh, why'd you go to sleep for? Stupid. Stupid. All right, sorry. It went night-night. Let me wake it back up. You might want to plug in because I'm on 20% battery right now, so of course it gets mad when you do that. There we go. So yeah, you can just go like that, and then it will just bite. Man, why did you not connect? Come back on NDI. I told you to do what I told you to do. So this is now you see why wiring it works better. But yeah, there you go. It says it's working now. So there's my Flighty app is back, and then you can control this. Now the other thing that you can do is just grab this and then kind of like embiggen it how you wish. But that's NDI HX Capture. Let's hit up to your app store and get Mark a link. Paul probably already beat me to it. NDI HX Capture. You can do camera if you just want to use your iPhone as a camera. For this, I normally stick to Camo. It's my favorite. But the same company makes NDI HX Capture. So let's cheat. Go to New Tech. NEI HS Capture. Bingo. This is it right here. It's made by New Tech. Let me get you a little linky link. Copy said link. Paste it into the old chisel. And then go. Yeah. So I believe it also works on the iPad. Yes, it does. It says right here. Works on the iPad as well. So yeah, if you just want to have a wireless way to bring your phone in because you want to show something from your phone, you're trying to teach somebody something, there's that. Paul, what kind of beer are you drinking? Oh, green bottles. That's what I thought. That's Hawaii's favorite. Everybody in Hawaii loves green bottles, as we call it. Anyway, so now, Mark, that gives you a couple different things that you can do with the wonderful world of NDI. There's so much more. Literally, there's so much more. If you want to rabbit hole yourself, grab a brew, open up University of YouTube, and look at the myriad things that NDI can do. You'll see it's fantastic. Again, whenever possible, hardwire. Hardwire is your life. All right, gang. So I did promise Mark I would show him that because we don't want him having a hard time. You know how the NDI, the NDI, you know how the ECAM fam takes care of each other. So there's that. Please go and look at your, what was I going to say? If you have any questions, drop those in the chat. Let us know so I can come through and answer those for you. But yeah, I just want to make sure everybody having a good time. All right. Silly. I want to show you guys something else that I did. Speaking of what Torres talking about, I want to show you something else that I did. But before we get to that, I was talking yesterday or day before on Mary Lou's show in the chat. And so it kind of brings up a good idea. So let's bring it in. All right, let's bring it in. It's always time for a good coaching. All right, so I know a lot of you people are still in the, that's the emergency system. National Weather Service, a flash flood warning is in effect for this area until 9:30 a.m. HST. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing the area, subject to flooding under the evacuation order. Bro, Raggy. Yo, this is going to put a kink in my step. Today is my dad's memorial, and my brother and I were going to go visit him at Punch Bowl Cemetery. Not good. 1 second while I text my brother. 1 second. Anyway, so what I was going to say, I can do this while I'm talking to you. If you are still like pussyfooting around, trying to wait, listen carefully, people, trying to wait until all your ducks are lined up before you start your process, you are absolutely 512% going to fail. If you're waiting for everything to be lined up perfect before you launch, you will absolutely fail. And you know what? It's going to be a catastrophic failure. It's going to be absolutely embarrassing, and you will not recover. Why? Because you told the planet that you were going to come out perfect. And the planet said, oh, I can't hit the beep button. Boop you. That's what the planet said. The planet said, boop you 100% because you got cocky and thought you were going to come out perfect. Now, I forgot what the saying is because I'm old, but it's something about the meek and inheriting the earth. If you put your ego in a Ziploc bag, tighten it up, vacuum all the air out so it stays fresh, and put it in the freezer and start ugly, you will be rewarded. Why? Because you've given yourself room to grow. I want you to marinate on this. If you start ugly, I'm talking Paul and Paul ugly, both of them. Whew, damn, y'all can't see the zoom. We miss you, Paul C. It's been a minute. If you start ugly, you have space to grow. You can be the ugly duckling. You can get cute over the summer. Wait, I gotta show y'all Paul's screen because he out here clowning. Oh, wait, it's blurry. Why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? Come out wide. Come here. There you go. This is Paul Duncan's Be Right Back screen. If you start ugly, you give yourself space, you give yourself room, you can show improvement. But if you came in the door waving the foot forward, talking Papa said, don't hit me no more, you have no choice. You got to win every time because you told everybody you was winning every time. And then every mistake you make will make you look absolutely freaking foolish because you told everybody you was coming out the gate kicking. But if you come out the gate ugly, and then it's better next week, people be like, damn, son, looking good. Then you better next week. Like, come on, fam, keep going. Then you're looking better next week, and you're looking better next week. And then next thing you know, you're dope. You climb the ladder of dopeness one rung at a time. So all you people who are hiding, waiting for it to be perfect before you come out, I'm still setting up. I'm fixing to get ready to. You are talking wolf. Don't use that word. You're talking wolf vagine. You just are. And you will forever procrastinate opening the door. We're not going to the prom, people. You're holding valuable information that the planet needs to hear, and you're hiding behind your ego. This, my friends, I will tell you is selfish. I don't care what anybody else says. They're going to be nice and hold your hand and be like, it's okay. I'm not. I'm putting my foot way up in your hand pots and tell you if you're holding valuable information because you don't want to come out until you look fly, you are selfish. The planet needs to hear what you got to say. The planet needs to hear what you got to say. Stop hiding behind wanting it to be perfect because the planet needs to hear what you have to say. And you need to start when you start now so that you can grow into your dopeness. Stop trying to come out the gate looking fly. Nobody gives a okay? Nobody cares. My number one video on my channel was recorded in my living room with whack lighting and a crappy mic. But you know what I delivered? I delivered the information. And 750,000 people have watched that video and lots and lots of happy messages. All right, that's what it is. You know, I'm a heathen. I don't know nothing about these things. Okay? So I'm just saying, stop waiting for it to be good. You need to come out the door and show the process of growth. Because here's what it is. Y'all still out here talking about how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that? And I need this to be like this and I need this to be like that. And I go to your channel and you got 4 videos. I go to your channel and you got no videos. Y'all don't be knowing this, but I go to your channels. I check. Okay? If you have less, I'm going to say this again. If you have less than 100 videos, what are you hiding from? Now, because my brother P is here and he knows that I do nothing but love him, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the channel, which is of everybody in our crew, one of my favorites, because this weird looking bald head git just comes out and does what he got to do, and he has the biggest channel. And he's not hiding. He's just not hiding. And we watched him get better over time. Look at that face. That is a face for radio. My man has 142,000 subscribers.
Hi.
Be quiet, Paul. And let me see. Let me count how many videos he had. Last I checked, there was it's not going to show me. I don't have the app in this thing, but it would tell you, oh, there it is. 641 videos. Okay. So let's go and show you something. Let's go to the oldest one, 17 years ago. Hey, you updated the nails, P. Knuckle up. Hey, where's my sandwich, dog? Yo, somebody just handed him a freaking hamburger over here in the youth. Oh my God, what's up, P? You can't have a hamburger and a cigarette. Anyway, listen, I'm not picking on Paul. I'm talking about the other Pauls. Y'all can't see him. We're talking about Paul English Paul. That's my man's. I'm telling you, Paul is gangster because look, first of all, big ups on going back and changing all the thumbnails. I really respect that. That's dope. But this is 17 years ago.
This video tutorial is on how...
Oh my God, if you guys can hear that voice right there, whew, that hurts my ears. But look, I mean, what was this? This was like 640 by 480, like nine. Did you ask for hot sauce in that burger? What'd you take it back for? Damn, he about to go in on this sandwich. It looks so good. Anyway, this is old school, right? Like back when we didn't even have no HD. Look at this video. Almost 200,000 people. How to change an element on the Bosch cooker oven. I used to actually have this oven, as a matter of fact. I had a Bosch oven when I first moved in. And because he helped people, 200,000 people damn near have watched this video. And if you've seen Paul, he's not trying to make it perfect. He's just trying to give you the information that will save you from going out and buying another $1,100 oven when he's going to swap it with like a 20, 30 something dollar part. So this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Paul said, I seen how much stuff that they be throwing in the what you call that thing? The mountain of trash. The dump, not the dump. That wasn't the word I'm looking for. Landfill. That's what I'm looking for. Paul said, I see how much appliances end up in the landfill every day. And like myself, Paul lives on an island. His island's called the UK. My island is called Hawaii. But we don't have space to be storing all of this mess. So Paul said, instead of ruining my country, I want to teach people how to change these parts on these equipments they self. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to sell the parts so I can make it even easier for them so I can make sure they get the right thing. And then he has spent basically the last damn near 20 years trying to teach people how to repair. The name is perfect. The name is perfect. He's been teaching people how to repair rather than replace. And because he's been doing the good work, because he's been delivering the value, no one said, man, your camera's funny looking. Man, your sound is funny looking. Man, you ugly as hell. They said, dude, my oven is on the... Stop. Don't show those fingers on the internet. Y'all can see Paul cussing me out because I have him muted over here. Y'all can see this. Anyway, I love what Paul does. I think the mission is incredible. I think the fact that he is just sharing value, and he's a curious dude. So like he's always like, how can I do this and how can I make it better? But he went better one step at a time. He didn't like open up the shirt, try to be Superman and come through. Now let's watch a current one. This is 3 weeks ago. Studio looking cute. He got a whole little laboratory set up. I think that's how you say it over there. He has his tools and everything set up, like a little fake counter that he set up so he can show you the front, the back. He's going to show you how to, install this thing real quick. And got Ecamm rocking. He got lower thirds rocking, Canva on deck. Like, look, he came up. But Paul didn't try to do this overnight. He did the slow grow. You know what I'm saying? Like the value is still there. The value has gotten better over time. And this is what I call respect your gangster. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely respect your gangster. No, Paul, you deserve every bit of this. You did the work. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why everybody wants to take a shortcut. There ain't no shortcut. We're all old enough to know. We're no kids in this channel. We're all old enough to know those shortcuts don't mean nothing. We're also old enough to know that vanity is absolutely useless. And we're all old enough to know that ain't nothing to it but to do it. So why are we holding back? I want to know. Be honest with yourself in the chat. Why are you holding back? What is stopping you from doing the damn thing? In our community, we have the perfect example, the model student of how to start where you start, get a little bit better every time. He got the same haircut as Dave Brosford too, 1% better every time, and then just do the work. Like I don't understand. I really don't understand for the life of me why we still have people in the chat who I've been watching in the chat for a whole year talking about I'm fixing to start. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody wants to hear about what you're fixing to do. I'm just saying, nobody does. Like that's that's useless. That's the best I can say for that. Nobody cares what you're fixing to do. People will remember what you actually did. Nobody's gonna remember what you're fixing to do. So why are we holding back? I'm curious. Let it loose in the chat. And again, don't forget if you have questions, you can drop those. Just started a second channel 3 days ago. So that I don't go over being nosy talking about listen, why you started a new channel? Tell me why you started a new channel. I'm curious. I tell everybody, do not start new channels. Unless what you're doing is so far left. If Paul was going to start, talking Paul C now, British Paul, if Paul was going to start a channel about flying helicopters, that requires a new channel. But if it was anything related to appliances, if he was going to start a cooking channel, you could mix that in with appliance repair. Because when you buy a new appliance, what does it come with? Recipes. Like most of y'all have no business starting a new channel. You can't even run the one you got. I just want to, I'm not saying you do what you want. I'm just giving you advice. Most of you can't even run one channel. Y'all trying to start two. Y'all listening to the wrong people. There you go. Jerry's being honest. Because he's my friend, and I would just call him and cuss him out to his face. Actually, he's supposed to stop by my office yesterday. He ain't come through. I'm sad. Thank you. Dottie out here doing it. That's a very something fixing to do. Doc is what I hear you saying is, what do you speak so loud I can't hear what you say? Yeah, there you go. It's the space between the ears. These are true. I'm doing camera videos called Busman's Holiday. Nice. I got it. This channel is my ministry sanctuary, and only Bible business is done on this one. Oh, I see. She out here flipping. She out here flipping the script. Oh, Tora, you're the best one. Look, she out here flipping the script and just changing to the other channel so we know. All right, I see. I can understand that. Like if you want to keep the ministry one, ministry, and your other one, that's cool. Yeah, I had something come up, had to hit. There you go. You don't have to tell me. I'm teasing. I got it done. 3 songs in the stream, fixing to update the playlist. This channel is for graphics media reviews. There you go. All right. That makes sense, but it's really hard to manage a single channel. Managing 2 means you got to be really about doing that work. You got to come through. So just, again, don't wait for it to be perfect, man. Just jump in and start doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it really is something. So I'm going to give you guys something that's going to help you. I promise you that. I'm going to do you this. I'm going to do you this favor. Okay. I forgot the exact reason why. What's up, Eileen? My first video on this channel was about the Me Too. I ordered and it almost, what do you mean it almost caught fire? Now Jerry is texting me. Oh, nice. All right, so I'm going to show you something that you might not have thought of. You can open up the Chat GPT like such, and then we're going to go to the voice thingy thing. I want to build a set of custom instructions that I can use in order to help me promote my new product. My new product is called Doc Pops. You can actually see about them at docmerch.com. They're basically acoustic foam mic covers that come in a bunch of bright colors that people can use to make their microphone not only sound better, but look better. So when they're doing their video podcast or YouTube videos or social media videos, they look really good. So what I want you to do is interview me so that you can collect the pertinent points that you need so that we can build a custom instruction that will help me market that product. Sound good?
Absolutely. Let's dive in. First off, Doc, what makes Doc Pops stand out from other acoustic foam mic covers on the market? Is it the vibrant colors, the quality of sound absorption, or something else?
It's a combination of going to actual acoustic foam. When I did my market research, I looked on the market and found that most of them was just foam, not specifically acoustic foam. So I went for acoustic memory foam that will keep the vibrations down, make it sound a heck of a lot better. The build quality is better, they'll last longer. And then I went for really bright, vibrant colors so that vibrant colors just look better. Most of them were muted and ugly. So I went for sexy and good sound.
Great. So, Doc Pops not only uses acoustic memory foam for superior sound quality and vibration control, but also comes in vibrant colors that outshine the usual muted options. What kind of feedback or testimonials have you received so far from users?
The number one thing that I've been hearing is that the colors look way better in person, even than they do on the website. And people have raved about the color selection, what's available.
Awesome. It sounds like the visual appeal of Doc Pops is really striking a chord with customers. Have you noticed any particular
Fourth wall, don't do that. Can you ask that next question again? Sorry, I missed it. Can you ask that last question again? I missed it.
No worries. No worries. What kind of feedback or testimonials have you received so far from users of Doc Pops?
The number one piece of feedback that I get is that it's really soft. It feels like velvet, and the colors are more vibrant in real life than they appear on the net. On the pictures on the website, basically, people have raved about the colors, how pretty they look, also how soft they feel.
That's fantastic feedback. It seems like the tactile experience and the visual appeal of Doc Pops are real winners. How about the practical aspect? Have users noticed an improvement in their audio quality or ease of use?
Actually, I've only had 2 or 3 people say that so far, but I also haven't surveyed them yet. So at the end of this, we might need to create a social media post that will trigger some of that feedback, and we can use that to add towards the marketing.
Sounds like a plan. Now, let's talk about the target audience. Who are you aiming to attract with Doc Pops? Are they primarily podcasters, YouTubers, streamers, or a mix? And what kind of messaging do you think would resonate best with them?
It is a combination of podcasters, YouTubers, and streamers, but basically anybody who doesn't want to show up in their business meetings or their shows looking the same as everybody else with that stock filter. These filters, because of their vibrant color, it kind of allows the user to let some of their personality shine, and it also sets them apart. So I want to think of it almost on the level of walking out with that designer fit. When you have a nice fit, you just look better. So that look also brings a little bit of confidence and a little swagger to the party. So I kind of want to emphasize and invoke the emotion of not just looking fresh, but sounding fresh and then feeling a little bit more confident when you roll into a meeting or to do your show.
I love that approach. So, we're targeting content creators who want to stand out and express their personality through vibrant mic covers, while also enjoying improved sound quality. The message should evoke the confidence and uniqueness that comes with having a stylish, high quality accessory. All right, with all this in mind, are there any specific features or benefits you want to highlight in your marketing or any promotions or offers you plan to run?
I probably will do a Black Friday special. coming up soon. As you know, the holidays are approaching. But I think the number one feature is that unlike some of the competitors, we'll ship anywhere in the world for a flat $12 shipping fee and we ship promptly. Also, that we do have limited quantities and these will probably sell out fast because everybody and their mama is going to want a Doc Pop.
Nice. Offering worldwide shipping for a flat fee and highlighting the limited availability are strong points. It creates a sense of urgency. So, to wrap up, let's summarize the key points for our custom instructions. Emphasize the superior acoustic memory foam for sound quality, the vibrant colors for personal expression, the soft, velvety feel, the global flat rate shipping, and the exclusivity due to limited quantities. How does that sound?
Sounds freaking amazing.
Awesome. With these custom instructions, you'll have a solid foundation to promote Doc Pops and make them the must have accessory for content creators everywhere. If you're ready, we can move on to crafting that social media post to gather more feedback. What do you think?
Almost there. The first thing I want to do is take that custom instructions and output it in a manner that I can create a GPT for this. Because although this is my product, I don't want it to throw off from the custom instructions in memory we already have set up for our everyday work. So I want to build a custom GPT. So if you could put that in a file format that I can use to create a GPT, that would be awesome. And we'll just call that like Doc Pop marketing. And then the second thing is we can dive into that social media post. Let's go.
Got it. Here's how we can structure the custom GPT for Doc Pop's marketing. Doc Pop marketing instructions. 1. Doc Pops are high quality acoustic foam mic covers in vibrant colors.
Hey there,
Made from acoustic
LGL
memory
family.
foam
Just
for
popping in to
superior
remind you
sound
of two
quality
super cool
and
ways to stay
vibration
connected
control.
and create.
Soft, velvety texture. Perfect for podcasters, YouTubers, streamers, and anyone wanting to stand out in business meetings or shows. Key features: acoustic memory foam for enhanced audio quality, vibrant, eye catching colors for personal expression, soft, luxurious feel, flat $12 worldwide shipping, limited quantities available. Target audience: content creators who want to express personality and stand out. Those seeking both aesthetic appeal and improved audio performance. 4. Promotions. Upcoming Black Friday special. Emphasize limo availability to create urgency. This outline can be used to build a custom GPT specifically for Doc Pop's marketing. Now, let's create that social media post to gather user feedback. Ready to roll?
Yes.
All right, let's craft a compelling social media post to gather feedback on Doc Pops. Here's a draft for you. Doc Pops users, we want your feedback. We hope you're loving the vibrant colors and superior sound quality of your Doc Pops. Now, we want to hear from you. How have Doc Pops improved your audio experience? Have they added a pop of personality to your setup? Share your thoughts and let us know how we can make Doc Pops even better. Your feedback could shape the future of Doc Pops. Drop your comments below. Hashtag DocPops. Hashtag mic covers. Hashtag podcasting. Hashtag streaming. How does that sound? Would you like any changes?
That's perfect. Can you also give me that same post in Japanese?
Absolutely. Here's the post in Japanese. スリートポップスユーザーの皆さん、フィードバックをお聞かせください。鮮やかなカラーと優れた音質のドッグポップスを楽しんでいただけていることと思います。そこで皆さんのご意見をお聞きしたいと思います。ドッグポップスはあなたのオーディオ体験をどのように向上させましたか？ご意見をお聞かせいただき、ドッグポップスをさらに良くするためのアイデアをお寄せください。あなたのフィードバックがドッグポップスの未来を形作るかもしれません。Hashtag DocPops、マイクカバー、ポッドキャスティング、YouTube、ストリーミング。 How does that look?
完璧ですね。もう本当にバッチリです。
それは良かったです。何か他にお手伝いできることがあれば教えてくださいね。
ありがとうございます。本当に終わりました。後では、もう一回連絡するよ。
わかりました。いつでもお気軽にご連絡ください。それではまたお会いしましょう。
あざーす。Mic mother drop. Come on, people. Come on. You see what I'm saying? Like, are you thinking this through? Or are you just watching people do dumb stuff with it? You know me. I'm coming correct. You can have a business consultation with your LLM now. Do you feel me, son? Do you feel me? You can have a full ass business conversation with your LLM. It just generated an entire marketing plan. Like straight out. Now this is going to take a second to update, but you'll see I have my marketing instructions for the GPT. It's already here. I have what that social media post looks like, so I can take that and bring that. And once it updates, it's going to give me the Japanese version. Like I joke you not. Like it does take a second to update it. I wish the update was a little faster, but this is in my phone. Like the part I need is in my phone. As you can see from the phone, like the Nihongo no koto ga dekimasu kedo, mo hontou ni wari yosho. Look. It's there, right? That little squiggly stuff, that's not English. That's not English at all, right? So in a second, it is going to update and then it's all there. So just wanted to let you know that really though, if the internet wasn't bugging today, I would already have this on my screen. But just how simple is that? If you want to get better results, the key to ChatGPT and any of these others is custom instructions. ChatGPT could probably give you custom instructions for Claude or Gemini or whatever else you're using. So if you don't have ChatGPT, let's just say you slipping and you only have something else. What everybody was talking about at school. Gretchen was talking about Magi. You could do the same thing. You're going to have to do it in typing. You know, give me the questions that you need in order to give me the best output in order for me to reach these results. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand? Jerry, you got no excuse now. Next time you want to cuss wifey out, you can just tell ChatGPT to say it for you. And then Chat will say, Shiori-san, wa Jerry wa mo hontou ni okureta nan desu kedemo. Demo-sa ne. Like, you can use Chat to help cuss out wifey. And then when she knock you out, you can sleep in the office. You know the password. Right? Yo, what up, Stu? Good to see you, fam. Dude, this is one of the people I'm always happy to see when Stu be showing up. Johnny, this is a question that everybody asks, and I want to remind you that every different mold I make is close to 30 grand. So no, not unless we sell a metric F ton of them. Cause like Will asked me like, oh, I need one that will fit with the Interview Pro. And I'm like, just take this one, not that one. Where the Lilin? Just take this one and stick it on top, you know? Wrong. Will was asking because he wanted, he don't even have the Interview Pro. It fits directly on the Interview Pro, but he has these joints, the old school ones. And then he wanted to put this, with the little plastic stick. And I was like, bro, just go like that. That's it. He was like, oh, you're not going to make a custom one? No, because it'll cost me another 27 G's. So no, just take this one and stick it on there and call it a day. With the stick, you won't know the damn difference. Right? If you want to stuff something extra in there, go ahead, knock yourself out. I wouldn't even bother. It's fine just the way it is. But, yeah. So Johnny, that's the thing. I don't think, and I fully understand, I'm nothing against, you, but most people don't understand manufacturing and how complicated it is, which is why I always laugh when people say, Apple just made another phone and they didn't change anything. I wanted the body style to be different. Every one of those body style changes for an iPhone, you're talking about spending an extra $1 billion just to change the body style of an iPhone for what? For the 6 people on YouTube who care? because the average people who actually use their phone, they don't give a damn what that thing looks like. If you came to camp, most of the people at camp couldn't tell you that the form factor was any different. It's only the ding dongs on YouTube that like to bitch about stuff and they know nothing about manufacturing. Anyway, I'm done. Don't get me fired up. Of course there are. This is why I just come here to try to tell you, don't listen. You don't have to deal with those folks. You can just join this channel and then be a member, throw a super chat here and there, and I'm gonna tell you everything. Like, I just don't. And those people all learned it from the internet too. So I don't know why they out here charging like $5,000. But I'm not gonna hate on nobody's business because people listen to them. But there's legit people out here selling you courses on how to grow your YouTube channel. And the only thing you really need to know is do the work and give the people what they want. That's it. You give the people what they want, you answer their questions, you solve their problems, they will be your friend forever. Then you'd be like Paul, driving around in a van, eating a cheeseburger and smoking a cigarette and having a Heineken, living a good life on the busman's holiday. Well, I think that's what he said. Look, wait, let's embarrass Paul. He got the new Osmo. Yes. Yo, there's a firmware update that just came out for the Osmo Pocket and for the this dude. So make sure you got the latest firmwares. This one is really good. Of course, right after I got this one, Insta360 came out with the Ace Pro 2. But yeah, so both of those cameras are really incredible right now. I would say leave the GoPro where it stands. If you were looking for a new action camera, get either the DJI Action 5 Pro or the Ace Pro 2. Leave the GoPro at Costco where it belongs. Tora had asked me about Notebook LM. Listen, Notebook LM is absolutely fire. It's absolutely fire. Good thing, Rich. Good question. So Rich said, how am I going to use this custom GPT? I'm going to take the output that they gave and I'm going to just use that to create a custom GPT. Actually, you know what? Rich out here causing problems first thing in the morning. That's why I love my brother. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just catch up on the chat real fast. Oh yeah, thank you, Paul. This is brilliant. Like legit, ask chat to interview you to make sure you're covering all your bases. Boom, boom, boom. No, that's way expensive. Way expensive. I actually tried to do some printing, and it it's not what I would want. So yeah, I thought about custom colors and logos. Still very cost prohibitive right now for me. If I was going to do that and buy the printer, it's a UV printer that I would need to buy to do that. The UV printer, like the last one that I had, is about 40 G's. And then, yeah, it's just a lot of work and for people to complain. I did this custom thing. I have my laser engraving business, right? And this was the number one thing. I would charge $25 to laser engrave, say like a Hydro Flask, or to make a custom sign or something, right? You can't see it, but over here I have a custom Raiders beer opener. And people would come in, let's pick Michelle. Michelle says, Michael's birthday coming up. I want to make him something. Cool. What do you want to put? Well, I know I want to put his name, and then he's kind of in the anime and video game, so I need to make something like that. Well, what game? Well, I don't know. I'm like, you're his mama. What do you mean you don't know? Oh, I don't know. Just something that would be cool. All right. So do you have any kind of design stuff or things you want me to absolutely add? I don't know. Okay, listen, I'll go ahead and design something. So I would design something, and then I'm like, oh, that's incredible, but can you do this? And I said, okay, so I'll make the change. Oh, that's really incredible. Can you do this? And now I'll make the change. Anyway, it'd be like an hour later before the 6 minutes it takes to engrave the bottle. So I charge $25 for engraving, and I would spend like an hour helping somebody that don't know what they want figure out what they want, and that's just not practical. So in the same vein, if I'm trying to do custom logos or whatever, people have these jacked up logos that when I go to print them won't look the way it looks on the icon that they got. and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, but that's not exactly what I." And this is too much. It's too much. So I thought about it, but no, it's not worth it yet. You can absolutely take it somewhere and get it printed yourself if you know somebody that has a sublimation printer or a UV printer. You can go get it printed, but I don't want to open that can of worms. It is a pain in the butt. And of course, Will pops up. What is up, my mans? Yo, boom. Yes, the same thing. The Rode Go 2. That was my Rode Go Wireless 2 or Pro actually, but yeah, so that works. Um, it does work. It just fits right in there. So there's that. Anyway, let me go and show Rich what I was going to show Rich. So, PDTVD. Dude, thank you. Same thing when I was designing shirts or like, making stuff. I'm like, fam, you out here. Then they give you crazy fonts and then like, oh, can you make this big? No, this font doesn't look good big. It's not a display font. You looking at some squirrely joint. Oh, it would be nerve-wracking. Anyway, so we're gonna go here and I haven't done this here. I've always done it on the web. I've never done it from here. So let's go explore GPDs. Can you make them from here? That's so crazy. I never made one from here. Good question. What happens if I hit plus? Nope, that's that. No, I just made a new chat. That just hides that. File, new chat. Let's make a new chat. Let's do that. Let's start there. Ooh, that's like a pop-out window. Shut up. I didn't know you could do that. I love ads that have their own built-in tech support. All right, so we want to navigate to explore GPTs. I think I did that. And then create your own. Okay, there we go. So go to explore. That's up here. And then these are featured. Fam, I don't see create your own. Oh, just search. Navigate. All right, I quit. I'm gonna do this because I'm wasting time. Let's just go do this the way we know how. It was worth a shot. I'll figure that out later. I'll tell you what it is. What did Rich say? This is so true, Rich. Oh my God, dude. Have you guys seen Ideogram? Ideogram is the bomb. Okay, so let's go to explore GPDs and then I'll hit create. Boom. And we're going to name this one. Boom. Okay, here's my custom instructions. So I'm gonna just temporarily snatch what the output was from the conversation that I had. And then I'm going to paste it in here. this is what it said. You can always use that to embiggen. So I got my little product overview. Bingo. Target audience. Bingo. Promotions. Bingo. Hit this right here. Bingo. All right. So we got all of thems. Bingo. Boom, boom. Let's do some more cheating. Hey, I don't need no newsletter. What you newslettering me for? Close. Uh-oh. Yo, this thing just popped up from nowhere. It won't close. What are you doing? There it is. All right. So we got this. We're going to do some more cheating. Let's go back here. I'm going to use the same conversation. Okay? I have one request for you. Knowing what you know about me and my purpose, my mission, the whole 9 yards, I need to create a tone, style, and brand voice for this DocPop GPT. Can you help me craft that?
Absolutely. For the DocPop GPT, let's align the tone, style, and brand voice with your established persona, while also highlighting the unique aspects of DocPops. Tone, friendly and inviting. Create a warm atmosphere that encourages users to engage. Confident and inspiring. Reflect your expertise and motivate users to feel empowered and unique. Playful and creative that aligns with the vibrant colors of DocPops. Style, conversational and relatable. Use everyday language to connect with your audience. Anecdotal and practical. Share stories or tips that resonate with creators. Energetic and vibrant. Match the lively spirit of the product with dynamic language. Knowledgeable and trustworthy. Leverage your expertise to build trust. Uplift creators, making them feel confident in their choice. Innovative and forward-thinking. Position DocPops as a fresh, essential accessory for modern content creation. With this framework, the DocPop GPT will resonate with your target audience while staying true to your established brand. Does this align with your vision?
Absolutely. One last thing I just thought about that we should also add to the custom GPT would be the typical marketing frameworks that I use in order to craft statements and such. So for instance, I use the PAS framework, the PASTOR framework, the AIDA framework, and such. So please include that in the custom GPT.
Great. With the marketing frameworks included, the DocPop GPT will be fully equipped to create compelling content that resonates with your audience. If you need any more assistance or have other ideas to explore, just let me know.
You guys, you don't even understand. Roy, back it up. Roy said, it is not cheating if you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Come on, fam. You have to admit, that's pretty clever, right? It's absolutely clever. Like, it's Leave It to Beaver cleaver. Like, you just, fam, I think Strick said it back up in there. Strick was like, no excuses, son. Can we talk about it? No excuses can be had. Okay, so I'm going to grab these and I'm going to copy this. Don't copy that floppy. And I'm going to go back to the browser so y'all can see what I'm doing. Down here, let's embiggen this just a little taste. hip. And then tone and brand voice. We're going to do this. Bingo. It's all up in there. These are custom GPDs. You know what I'm saying? Ha, ha, ha. DOCMERCH.com. Oh, I should actually get the whole proper URL for the thing itself. DocMerchy.com. Man, I don't know, something, I haven't had a chance to stop moving and fix my DocPops.com, but it's whack. I'll fix it soon because it's driving me nuts. Go back to here and let's actually use the full URL. Okay, now, other things I need to include in my Jeeps. We're booming in my Jeeps. I'm going to put in the chat. If you say these words, I will punch you in the jiggly bits. Cause I have my list of words that I can't stand. Chat be like, let's delve. Memory updated. All right, it already did that. It already has my marketing up. Let me grab this. What am I looking for? My brain just went dumb. I wanted personalization, bingo, and I want to do manage the memory, bingo, and then I want to look for my words that I don't want you to say. Okay, let me add this. Oh, you can't copy that. Shut up. Shut up. All right, I'm gonna do Command-Shift-2. That works. Command-Shift-2, I use an app called Text Sniper. It allows me to snipe text. So I'm gonna enter. Prefers avoiding the following cliche overused words. I got those. All right, there we go. And then let me do this. Okay, so now Rich got that. Let's close that. Boom, I added my custom instructions. And then if I needed a conversation starter, use PAS framework to craft. Let's see. I'm going to add that one. We're going to learn how to spell framework. We're going to copy this. Bingo. Boom. Bop, bop. Then we're going to do AIDA. Then we're going to do bop, bop. What's that one? Before and after? Boom, 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 boom. And then let's do... All right, I can always change these. Anyway, I'm just going to put those there. I don't really have any knowledge stuff I want to put right now. After you guys write me a bunch of testimonials, I'll add those to the knowledgeable part. Anyway, so now we got this right here. We're going to create this pop. All right, let me get a picture going. Use Dolly. Actually, I could have just uploaded my. I could have just uploaded my icon that Marshall has already made for me, but we're gonna let it go. We're gonna call that a work, and then we're gonna call it done. So that's it. So you just watch me create a custom Jeeps. For right now, I'm gonna lock it as to only me, and then save. So now I have a custom GPT to help me market these Doc Pops. It's just that simple, right? And I'll go ahead and say view the Jeeps. Boom, it's in here. So let's do before and after framework. There you go. So just another mic cover, plain and uninspired. Sound quite okay, but it's missing that professional polish. Most mic covers, so basic. Your mic stands out with a pop of color. Get clean, studio grade sound that makes thanks to premium acoustic memory foam. Upgrade your mic and feel the difference instantly. Limited colors available. Grab one that speaks to you. $12 flash shipping worldwide. Shop now. Boom. See? There you go. So simple, right? So to Rich's point, there you go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's say create some FOMO triggering cell dot pops focusing on the emotional satisfaction and what is that thing you get that that positive swagger upgrade and the man, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just try this. It might be stupid. You ask a stupid question, you get stupid answers. So we want to create some FOMO triggering social media posts to sell docs by focusing on the emotional satisfaction and the feelings of being upgraded. So let's not do it. Also remind them of the AVAILABILID. Boom. All right, ever feel like your mic setup needs that next level touch? Doc Pops gives you the sound clarity and that color to transform your vibe. Imagine the look of velvety custom colored mics that says you mean business from Zoom meetings to live streams. That satisfaction of looking pro and sounding even better is real. And it's waiting for you. Limited quantities and colors are moving fast, so grab yours to elevate your setup before it's too late. That's kind of almost perfect. I would tweak a couple of things, and then, of course, I would add the look fresh, sound fresh. But look, I'm just saying. So Rich asked the question, we gave y'all the answer. You just make a custom GPT, and the more you use it, the better it gets. It learns every time. Bam, it learns every time. It's so good. Oh my God, AI ego inflator. Yo, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. If you want your feelings, sir, I'm gonna try this, Roy. I'm gonna ask it to roast me based on your prompts. Super good, super good. So now you guys know, like, what it is. Thank you, Rich, man. Anything for you, my brother. Seriously, one of my favoriteest peoples in the world. Yes, the Pastor Framework is from Uncle Ray. And if you haven't heard of it, I highly suggest you read Uncle Ray's book. It's really good. It's funny. Of course, he named it that because he is a religious type dude, but he is also a very smart marketing person. So if you're a heathen like me and you still respect Uncle Ray's gangster, I figured out a way to make it work for me and just try to, not freak out too heavily too heavily on the Jesus part. Anyway, it's a problem, agitate, solution, testimonial, offer, and response. So he has the basics of the PAS framework, but then he added the testimonial, the offer, and the response. So that is the passer framework. That is Uncle Ray. But definitely go and check out that his book, like sells copy that sells. Let me get the right name of the book before I mess it up. I have both books, by the way. Ray Edwards, Edwards. He is a really good copywriter. Like, so if you're really trying to sell something, it's worth checking out this book. And then this is other book. And then this is the last book. So these are the three. Read this or die. Then Permission to Prosper. This one's a little bit more, I don't know what the right word is. It's a little bit more sort of mindset-y, and it's a heavy dose of Jesus. Heathens like me just read to get what I need. But yeah, you know what it is. His copywriting book is fire, right? Boom. His copywriting book is fire. Oh, what? Man, you need to hang out here more, homie. I'm always teaching people about these GPTs. I got GPTs for everything, too. Kind of like Torres said. Because, like, people don't be understanding, bro. You got to use this joint like your personal assistant. You know what I'm saying? We won't touch it today because I need to go figure out from my brother what we're doing about going to see my dad. But listen, the thinking models, the O1 is phenomenal. The other thing that people don't be thinking about, it does massive data analysis. We were at camp and Paul was trying to do something with a CSV file that we had from all you guys that were at camp. And I was like, bruh, stop pulling your hair out. You ain't got much left. I mean, you got more than me, so I should shut up. But you ain't got much left. Just go to the thinking model on Chad, which is O1, and be like, here's the spreadsheet, here's the CSV file. I'm trying to get X to Y, figure this shit out. Chad will be like, hold up, old man, I got you. Boom. It will give you the formulas for Excel. And yo, Ken and Glenn and I, we was talking, yo, we're giving it code and having it interpret the code and like make the code more efficient. The new models can actually do very impressive things with code. So let's say you need a script to help you pull a bunch of relevant information out of something, and have it go to town. It can do that. Like, I can't show you because if I show you, it's going to give away everybody's address. But I took the fulfillment file from the orders and I gave it to the thinking model. And I said, please scrub through here and find me all of the people that didn't have their phone number attached to their profile. And then it gave me that list, and I looked at the list, and a whole bunch of them were folks I know. So I just went and hit up each and every one of them to go and do it. And now with Claude, it can actually do your computer for you. So you can send it to your sites and have it like look at a site and click on links and dig deeper and copy and paste text directly out of it. The new Anthropic joint is, man, listen, there's no excuse. I'm telling you, there's no better time than now to be here. And the last time I heard one of these, we had the North Korea bombs were coming to Hawaii. All right. This flash flood is dangerous and life-threatening. You know what? I'm taking my butt upstairs. I'm not going to stay down here because I'm in the basement, not trying to get flooded, messing around with Rich. Rich, you my friend. I love you. We need to eat some barbecue, but I'm not going to drown messing with you. So I'm going to go upstairs, and then I'll hopefully at least my dad's memorial thing is on the mountain. So hopefully June and I can still get there today. But yeah, this is starting to sound a little cray-cray. I don't want to be on the internet when Hawaii do what Hawaii do. Okay. So I love you guys. I'll see you on Tuesday. Me and Lou going to record in theory. I'm happy to be back from camp. I'm I'm really I missed you guys. It was a lot of fun. And Stuart, you're my hero. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I'm just happy to be back from camp. It was good hanging out with Paul and Luis and nephew Gretchen. We stayed extra days, so we got to go and introduce Luis to what a real lobster roll is. I don't know where he bought the bootleg lobster roll from, but I'm like, nah, bitch. I don't even eat lobster, but that's not it. Let's go get you the real one. So we drove from Massachusetts to Maine. See how I did that, Paul? It sounds like we drove hella far, but it was like 15 minutes. We drove from Massachusetts to Maine, and we got Luis the real deal Holyfield. And the first bite, you should see the look on his face. It was like, oh, holy my goodness. It was good. It was good. Anyway, fam, I love you guys. I will see you guys on the flip. Rich, thank you for asking the question about following through with the whole custom GPT so that I could do it, and just show you guys how easy it is. If you guys have any questions, pop up in the Discord. We do have an AI section in there for you to get through. And big ups to Paul C for coming through and hanging out with us today while he eat his hamburger and drink his Heineken. So it was amazing. Oh my God, my favorite. What is up, HR? What is up from Buck Mirez, Attorneys at Law? Hi, HR. We really missed you guys. Wish you could have been in camp. Anyway, it's going to have a storm here, and I'm not trying to get wet. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I appreciate you. Peace out. A-Town Stomp. Now, how do you work this thing? Uh-oh. There it is. Let's hope this works.
City of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.